Hey, it was good. I'm at A Nails. Me and the wife were up here getting pedicures. Got me a little manicure. Gotta keep the hands off and the feet straight. But anyway, I'm here to talk to y'all about this biased narrative. I'm just making a video about this biased narrative. I want to see if anybody's gonna pick up on this. I'm pretty sure FS1 ain't gonna talk about it. Skip and Shannon ain't gonna talk about it. Chris Carter and Nick Wright ain't gonna talk about it. Nobody on First Take gonna take up. Nobody gonna get up. Nobody at ESPN gonna talk about this. I just wanna know. I just wanna know if y'all notice this. That of all the quarterbacks that were picked last year, they were supposed to be franchise quarterbacks. Of all the quarterbacks picked last year, who was the best quarterback? We just talking about strictly passing. We ain't even talking about running, because running won't be fair. Strictly passing. Who was the best quarterback in the NBA or the quarterbacks taken? From Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, Josh Rosen, and Lamar Jackson. Guess who was the best quarterback passing? Highest completion percentage, Lamar Jackson. Most yards per pass, Lamar Jackson. Most passing yards per game, Lamar Jackson. Most touchdowns, Lamar Jackson. Fewest interceptions. Well, Sam Darnold right now because he only played one game, but Lamar Jackson got 5 interceptions, while Baker got almost double. Josh Rosen ain't even playing, and Josh Allen, I think he got 7. So Lamar got better completion percentage, averaged more yards per game, more yards per pass, more touchdowns, fewest interceptions. The best QBR and the best quarterback rating out of everybody that was drafted, and then add the running. See, that's the game they put on y'all when they try to discredit some people of darker complexion. Because if Lamar Jackson was Caucasian, let's keep it 1,000. If Lamar Jackson was Caucasian, he'd have been the first pick of the draft, no questions about it. Because coming out, what they say, he's not accurate. He's inaccurate. Even though he played in the most pro-style offense out of everybody that came out, he's inaccurate though. But he's more accurate than Josh Allen. But Josh Allen was taken before him. This was the last quarterback taken in the first round last year, and this year he's the best quarterback by far. We ain't got to talk about the running. We're gonna talk strictly passing numbers. Based on the passing numbers, he's crushing Baker Mayfield. He's crushing Sam Darnold. He's crushing Josh Allen. He's crushing Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen, he might be a bust. He might not make the Dolphins. He got benched today. I don't watch football. I just keep up with it. He got benched today for Ryan Fitzpatrick after he already got kicked off traded from the Cardinals. So Josh Rosen might be a bust already. Josh Allen still can't throw the ball. They team win him despite Josh Allen. He's a supreme liability. More of a liability than Lamar was last year. But people ain't talking about that. They want to talk about how Buffalo Bills win it, but they ain't talking about how Josh Allen is a detriment. Now, if it was Lamar Jackson, they'd be talking about how he got to do this, that, and the other to improve, or they're not going to win nothing. But you ain't had the same injury for Josh Allen, though. Because he's Caucasian. They can move a little bit with a strong arm. So you love him. But the black man that can move a lot bit with a strong arm, is something wrong with him. Okay. Sam Darnold. He can't be available. You talking about Lamar Jackson might be injury prone for running the ball. Sam Darnold injury prone for being stupid. How the hell you get mono? Really? Bro, you worth millions. You're the quarterback of the New York Jets. You worth millions. You in New York City, the city that never sleeps. You would think being from USC that he'd be used to the fame, but obviously not. Obviously, he was a squirrel goober in USC, but he came to New York. Now he got mono. First game he played 185 yards. You just talk about last year's numbers. Lamar Jackson had more yards per game, more yards per completion, better everything on passing side than Sam Darnold, who everybody was talking about should have been the first pick of the draft since he was 6'3". But Lamar Jackson's blowing this dude out the water. And now the Baker Mayfield. Overrated Baker Mayfield. Who had Jarvis Landry. Who had 1,000-yard rush and Nick Chubb. Who was a better offensive player than Nick Chubb. Who has Njoku. Who had Callaway. Now you have Odell and you're going to get Kareem Hunt. You telling me you can't quit throwing the ball to the other team? But this is that dude that's a gunslinger. This is that dude that's so confident, so cocky. This is that same dude that everybody propping up to be the next superstar. While Lamar Jackson, the dude that's constantly disrespected by everybody in the media, who telling me he had to do X, Y, and Z. He got the most question marks out of all the quarterbacks taken. It's funny how his team is first place in his division. One. And the only team that's a real threat to make the playoffs. Not the Browns, because Browns are Baker Mayfield turned the ball over too much. He's a liability. The Bills, they finna fall from grace really soon. Dolphins, need I say more. Jets, poor Le'Veon Bell. Now the craziest thing is, if Lamar Jackson was white, don't you know that the Browns might have Lamar Jackson and no, Lamar Jackson would have made past second, number 2. No, you know what? Don't you know the Browns would have had Lamar Jackson and Saquon Barkley? Because Saquon would have been there at 4. Saquon would have been there at 4. The Jets wouldn't have taken Saquon at 4. If Lamar Jackson was white, the Browns would have got him number 1. The Jets was, you know what? The Giants would have got Sam Darnold down. The Jets probably would have got a quarterback. And then Saquon been out for the taking. But that's some alternate universe. But the Browns, they were smart. They would have drafted Saquon, then Lamar 4. Can you imagine Saquon Barkley and Lamar Jackson in the backfield for the Cleveland Browns, running RPOs when they still got Njoku and Chubb and Landry? Oh my goodness! I'm talking about a young team with full of firepower with Callaway, but they took Baker Mayfield, and Baker Mayfield's trash. He's garbage. I know the season is just what? They're just 5-6 games into the season, but this dude is awful. I just want to see if anybody talks about that. Lamar Jackson, the best quarterback from the draft, from the quarterbacks taken, because they were saying that 4 of them were franchise quarterbacks: Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen, Josh Allen. They said those 4 franchise quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson, they were trying to play him like he a wide receiver. They were saying, no, he ain't gonna run. He can't throw. He might not make an NFL long. Okay, cool. But why is he the best quarterback? As far as throwing, we're just sticking strictly throwing. I don't care what you say, strictly throwing. The best quarterback in a draft that was taken. Strictly on just the throwing part. We ain't got to add the running. We ain't add the running. It's a no-brainer. Compared to some other dudes, he's a superstar. But because he was black, he got played. But like I said, just a little quick video about the hypocrisy in the NFL, about how they try to play black quarterbacks because we can move. But it's cool though. It's still fuck the NFL. I'm rolling with Cap all day, every day. I ain't gonna watch it. I do keep up with it from time to time just so I can destroy folks when they be talking. When they are talking, I'm saying me be talking. Anyway, I'm gonna post this. But when I get home, I'm going live because I got a frequency in Friday's Canelo Alvarez fanboys. Bet.